Hey guys, how's it going? Um, there's been a lot of talk about this new Superman movie that they're going to make, and basically it's going to be a black Superman. Now, apparently, I didn't even know that they already had two black Supermen in the DC Comics. You had one of them is named Calvin Ellis, and the other one is named Val Zod. And I know one of them was supposed to be like the president of the United States. And these characters existed like in an alternate universe on a different Earth. Now, I wouldn't mind seeing a movie based off of one of those characters. I'll be all for that. But apparently, what they want to do is they want to take the Clark Kent character and make him black. And I'm against that because why would you take an established character that's been around for decades and change his race? Why? You already have two black characters that you can use to make a movie about. Or if you just wanted to make a new character altogether, all new Kryptonian that is black, I'm all for that too. But don't take the Clark Kent character and change his race. You can have both. You can have Clark Kent, the Superman that we all know, and you can still have this other Superman. Now, whether you want to keep it in the same universe or make it an alternate universe, either way, I'll be for that. But don't change the Clark Kent character because all you're going to do is make Superman fans angry and it's going to be a negative reaction. And that's going for all Superman fans. I'm a Superman fan. There's a lot of black people that love Superman the way he is. And I mean, can you imagine like if they would have done this to other characters that we know? Can you imagine if they took Blade, who is well known as a black character, and if they did a reboot of Blade and made him white instead of black? I mean, what's the point? Can you imagine if they did another Star Wars reboot and take the Luke Skywalker character and make him black or Asian? Or I mean, what is the point of race swapping a well-known character? Now, I'm all for new characters. I'm all for diversity, but you got to know how to do it the right way. And the perfect example of doing it the right way, look at what Marvel did with Spider-Man. You have Peter Parker, who is the Spider-Man that we know, and they made Miles Morales, who is a character that is half black, half Puerto Rican. You have him as another Spider-Man, but he didn't replace Peter Parker. He exists in the same universe with Peter Parker, and they know each other. They didn't just say, okay, we're going to do a Spider-Man reboot and we're going to make Peter Parker black. No, they didn't do that. They kept the character that we know and they made a new character. So why can't DC do the same thing? I mean, with this upcoming movie with Warner Brothers, why can't they do the same thing? You keep your Clark Kent character and you can either make a new black Kryptonian, or you can use the two characters I just talked about earlier, Val Zod or Calvin Ellis. Or if you just want to do a standalone movie where it's an alternate universe with the Calvin Ellis or Val Zod, you can do that. But the thing is, okay, first of all, what is the point of making Clark Kent black? What is that supposed to do? That's not going to make me excited. If anything, that'll make me kind of confused and be like, okay, why did they take Clark Kent and make him black? It makes no sense. And what these movie studios don't realize is you're going to have the opposite effect. You think you're going to get a bigger audience by changing the race of an established character? That's going to have the opposite effect because you're going to be offending the fan base. If they actually go through with this and make Clark Kent black, trust me that this movie is not going to do well. And another thing I'm worried about is, okay, what is the plot of this black Superman movie supposed to be about? Because when I think Superman, I think of, okay, you have an alien from Krypton that's been living on Earth, and he's basically trying to fit in because he has great power, and with the power that he has, he uses his power to help people, to be a symbol of good. But if he wanted to, Superman could easily rule the Earth with the power that he has, but he's a good person. And a lot of that has to do with his upbringing with, the Kents. He was raised by the Kents. He had good foster parents. But I don't know what they plan on doing with this Superman movie, with him being black, because I got a funny feeling that the main plot of the movie isn't going to be about that. It's probably going to have something to do with race, because I'm already hearing that they want this story to take place in the 20th century, and there's no telling what decade they're going to choose. It could be anywhere from the 1950s to the 1990s. And the thing is, the Superman story has never been about race. And I don't want this new Superman movie to be about race because it's never been about race. See, here's the main problem. These movie studios, they just need to concentrate on making good stories. Now they seem to take the story and kind of put that on the back burner because now they're trying to make all these weird changes to establish characters, hoping to get a bigger audience so that they can make more money. But what they're doing is they're actually making less money because less people are going to watch these movies because of all of these weird changes that they're making. Just concentrate on making good movies. Don't be so focused on race, and if you're going to, trying to make a bigger target audience, because it's going to have the opposite effect. When people think of Superman, we're not even thinking about race. We're just big fans of the character. There's a lot of people that are fans of the comics. A lot of people that love watching all the different movies. I grew up on the Christopher Reeve movies, and I like Henry Cavill's version of Superman as well. When I watch those movies, I'm not even thinking about race. And if they was to make this new Superman black, I'm not thinking about race. I'm just wanting to see a good Superman movie. That's all comic book fans want, is just a good movie with a good plot. So that's pretty much all I got to say about that issue, and I'm just hoping that they don't go through with changing Clark Kent's character. I hope that they could actually just make a movie about Val-Zod or Calvin Ellis, or just making a new character, a new Kryptonian that's black. I'm all for that too, but don't take an established character like Clark Kent and change his race, because that's not right. So tell me what you guys think about this, and I'll check you guys later.